this new type of blank canvas. It wasn't your, your everyday piece of, whatever material you're using to create art. And so it's creating art out of tragedy and out of pain and out of, um, something physical that kind of represents the change that needs to happen. And, I've always kind of viewed, the boards being up on businesses as almost like little band-aids on a wound that needs surgery. And that wound is police brutality and our systems that are currently in place, that are working against people of color and Black people. And so it's a bigger conversation that needs to happen. And so it's like these boards can go up, but they can be burned down or they can be broken through. So what's the solution? It's not the boards, they're temporary. And so there's something just so powerful about them that I think spoke to me in the beginning of it. The amount of different boards that you would see, they were the ones that were really raw and real. I fell in love with those first, and those are the ones that I know were done, during the unrest when people were out on the streets. Those were the messages that were just pure raw emotion right then and there. And then you see the other art, the art that people like to consider the prettier art. And it is beautiful, but it's a different message because that was made in solidarity and that was made after the fact. Those were calm days that you'd see people out there painting those pictures. And so there's just been so much to learn within the plywood and how different areas of where it exists, what is the type of picture that gets painted on that, the different demographic of artists that we, have a lack of and that we have, kind of overabundance of, why did that happen? How did that happen? It really kind of, the boards, they start these conversations that I think a lot of people aren't ready to have or have just kind of always, shied away from. And the boards are up in your face. They don't let you do that. And so, they've been remarkable pieces of work that I think our community has grown to love and admire, but also want to use as a tool for learning and change and educating.